Oh my god.
Ribona Shalala.
Dude, it made all of our shit seem like fucking.
Listen, we looked like saints before.
I know.
And so cute. She's like, this is so on right now on TikTok.
Yeah.
She's also a Brit, so she's like,
Fantastic stuff.
oh, so good. So good.
Yeah.
So, Daniel, your songs are so inappropriate that people are leaving.
What did I do? I know, but it's like
Sorry,
later. It's like you gotta spice it up later on.
Yeah.
Because like we already did like regular songs, so why not be weird?
Obviously.
I'd like to do an improv. If you could provide me with a beat, I'm gonna hip a song to Narja's
All right, look.
and Daniel.
Hold on. What kind of beat do you want?
Doesn't matter. Medium. EDM pulse. I'm gonna sing about Daniel's comb over and Narja's architectural career and her boyfriend that she sings in a band with, and the never-ending Muslim Bible debates.
Okay, wait. Instrumental, maybe.
In Clown World.
Oh gosh.
This is the John Kitover Band, broadcasting live out of Chicago. It's the 11th of February, 2026. Najas just sang us some songs, and Daniel just sang us some songs. Normally every night they sit with Barth and they talk about the delight of the Bible and the Quran, the glorious Quran. ESL is not optional. They come from all over the world. They're Muslims, whether it's Pakistan or Egypt. They find Barth and Daniel every day. They debate in endless ways. They mostly just talk about defining words. Definitions every day with Barth and Daniel. Definitions and debates about definitions, endlessly debating definitions. Barth just took out a hammer and took out a nail and took out a saw, and somebody asked him, where is the screwdriver? So Barth goes home every day to his Latina baby and says, babe, why do people keep asking me where the screwdriver's at? I just want to debate the Quran and tell everybody I'm a good Catholic, but the show is getting old and things are growing stale, but definitions are never going away because the Muslims, they want to play with definitions, debating definitions of English words in endless ways.
That was fantastic.
Fantastisch.
Hats off to you.
Fantastisch.
Daniel, do you have anything to say at this superb performance? Did the rat bite your tongue?
Okay, this is the John Kitover Band. We've been broadcasting this on multiple platforms. If anybody's up for a poem, I'll read a little poem for everybody.
Please do so.
Okay, this is the love poems of Rumi. Pick a number 1 through 50.
Aya.
What number?
37.
37. Okay, it's called Dying to Love.
Oh.
So take the deepest, deep breath of the day. Hold it for 10 seconds. Dying to Love by Rumi. Die in this love. If you die in this love, your soul will be renewed. Die. Don't fear the death of that which is known. If you die to the temporal, you will become timeless. Die. Cut off those chains that hold you prisoner to the world of attachment. Die to the deathless, and you will be eternal. Die, and come out of this cloud. When you leave the cloud, you will be the effulgent moon. Die to the din and the noise of mundane concerns. In the silence of love, you will find the spark of life.
That was quite beautiful. It's kind of dark.
Well, it's kind of funny because when you talk about death or die, you use that word die. It's a little bit like it's kind of humorous in a way because it's like, do you know what the Aristocrats is? The comedian's comedy joke.
I know no, I don't know the Aristocrats.
It's just a story of like a very vulgar, profane story about a family that is.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So anyways, what I'm saying is like if you listen to Rumi and if you listen to anything that just says something that's like dark or like, upsetting
It's
maybe.
also, I think when he says die, he's talking about the ego death, obviously.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm reading it almost like a psychopath, like I'm torturing somebody saying die. Like it's all in the performance which kind of gives it the perspective.
Agreed.
But yeah, I mean, the way you hear it, if you hear that, like I'm talking about my, supposed ego. Alan Watts says the biggest ego trip going is thinking you have an ego. There's no such thing as ego. It's just Freudian concepts,
Yeah. I think like Ruby calls it like the lower eye, right? So the small eye. The small eye that
Mhm.
is not the true eye. So the small eye it's like my dog who thinks he's so magnanimous before like the freaking, the big fat dogs in my neighborhood. So and how he just bloats up and widens his chest. He's so little, but he thinks he's so big. So the small eye that confuses itself with the capital I.
Well, ego backwards is OG, and you could say it like, "Oh, gee, golly," or like OG, G meaning like God.
Yeah.
Yeah. G is a magic letter. It represents the camel. The camel allows you to go very far distances in difficult terrain and transmit information and goods and equipment. So the camel is like a mystical creature that can, you know, basically resurrect in a way because it goes into certain death and emerges with, treasures.
Mhm.
The Gimel.
Also, Gemmel doesn't freaking has a great memory, much like the elephant, with distances especially.
Have you ever seen a camel fully cooked and like
Oh,
it's
I'm a
just
vegetarian.
it's so gross
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian.
that those camel humps when they squeeze it, it's just like all fat. So it just like emulsifies after you cook it. But I've seen, videos of people eating camel meat and like it's like looks very stringy and horsey.
I've eaten horse.
Really?
Unfortunately. Yeah, in Prague. So
Ah, gross.
they were serving. Yeah, fuck. No one told me. This is when I was a barbaric non-vegetarian, and they would freaking serve. They serve it on the streets in Prague, along with like
What?
hot wine. Yeah,
God, that's so gross.
yeah, really gross and stretchy, sort of.
I heard in America they don't kill horses for their meat. It's against the law, so they transport every year over 200,000 horses to Canada for slaughter. Most of the dog food they sell at Petco is made from horse meat ground up in Canada.
Good lord, this is wrong. My family's been into horses since I was a child, and my extended family breathed them. So like, and my brother's a veterinary for horses.
Mhm.
So like, horse is such a auspicious animal in my family. And when we went to Prague, I don't know, my ex-husband then was like fucking, all of us, like he was just buying stuff on the street, like the food on the street, because one of our family friends said, "This is so good, you guys must try it." We thought it looks like turkey.
What does it taste like?
Thick, like it's stretchy and yeah, it's actually not easy to buy into. It's hard meat, kind of a little bit.
You've eaten it before?
Yeah, I ate it in Prague when I was a barbaric non-vegetarian. Like that was the biggest haram thing I think I did in my life.
What other meat? What other kind of things have you eaten?
I don't eat meat usually, but that I ate horse was like the biggest freaking haram thing I did. They're serving it with hot wine on the street.
Fried green eggs and ham, the book.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is, if you try it, you might like it. But the truth is, if you put it in your mouth, you're gonna like it.
Hubba hubba. I'm eating
What have you eaten?
Snack.
Huh?
I'm eating a snack right now.
I think you're having fried. Are you having freaking fries?
No.
What are you eating?
I'm having I'm having a really light, fluffy biscuit.
I had some amazing beef shawarma for dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good, and green pea or chickpea soup, and I'm a fat boy. I don't think my stomach's ever been this huge.
That's okay, man.
It's looking like your PTR, actually.
There you go, where? Just walk it out.
No, I want, my car fucking battery died, so tomorrow I gotta call AAA and I use my warranty on that battery and shit. Sorry, Tyrone, gotta come in and put a new battery in. Shit, here's $10.
It's an accident.
No.
Shit.
If it's cold, sometimes it doesn't crack over. It's just so cold.
Shit. Man, your battery don't start? No, dog, that's why I called. Your battery don't start? No, man, that's why I called. Shit. Let me test it. Man, no, dog, your battery's still good, man. I'm just going to jump you and you're going to be good. No, dog, you got to replace that battery. Shit.
Dude, how are you standing for Congress?
Shit. I'm a write-in candidate.
Are you still running?
Give me a little grace here. Yeah, I'm running. I'm posting all day long. Write in John Kitover. Write in John Kitover. Write in John Kitover. Shit.
Puya, what did you have for dinner?
Doesn't matter. It's going to become poo.
No, Puya is such
Poo
a beautiful
poo.
name. It's a common name in Iran. Puya,
Poo poo.
چی خوردی؟
Dilambara. خردن شده.
You're cute.
She freaking speaks such good Farsi. Oh my god. Can you ever say something?
Dilambara خردن شده.
You sound like the Family Guy in Farsi, though.
John Kitover used to have Persian girlfriends.
Yep. I was thinking about that today. I was like, maybe I should just move back to LA so I
The
can.
girlfriends that taught you this, because if you had Persian boyfriends, they would teach you only the bad words and the swear words.
Persian women are so hot.
Yeah, bro.
Some of them are head cases.
Don't get my blood boiling, you know.
It's like they got bad PTSD from their diaspora. They're only second generation diaspora, and they're so ambitious. It's kind of annoying sometimes. I'm like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a doctor. Jesus Christ, how many of you are fucking doctors? How many doctors do we need? Hello?
It's not like your parents give you any other option.
Anyways,
You're either a doctor or an engineer.
I'm just angry. There's just so many hot Persian chicks.
They are. Puya.
Oh, I was in Miami for Art Basel, and oh my god, like the hottest Persian chick ever is on the street corner. So I took a photo with her, and she does like DMT trips for people. She's like some kind of, but basically she's just like a hot influencer who, she's got probably amazing connections. Ugh.
If Nargis can hold her ears for a minute, I'll tell you the secret.
There you go, Baba. I'm a freaking man amongst men on Clubhouse. What do you think?
The real genius are the plastic surgeon, man.
I'm not gonna have the knife, bro.
But that means you get all the high IQ ones, right? Because that's how our generations improve. We don't pick based on looks; we pick based on IQ. And I'm not talking in a like boys picking girls. It's also the other way. It's like all my high school mates and all the buddies have also gotten all the plastic surgery. They're good.
Gross.
And hair implants, which I'm so jealous of.
Gross. It's so superficial.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like in Iran, it's even better than Turkey now.
Do you know how gross it is when a woman is out of shape, but yet she has massive tits and like no ass, or she has implants in her ass, but like she's got no actual strength in her body. And so when you see that and you see that person like fucking, you're just like, that's actually really gross because you're just like accentuating certain regions, but the whole body is like emaciated. So it's just like disgusting. It looks good. It looks good maybe in clothes. As soon as the clothes comes off, you're like, ew.
That's for Latinas. It's that's not for Persians.
I just do the whole thing.
All right, be honest with me.
Plus, the Persians are very curvy. What?
Is it known for Persian women to have like voluptuous butt?
Yeah, they're quite curvy. Our genetics are curvy.
Oh my god! Especially the butt.
Yeah, we just curvy, proportional curvy.
Wow.
Middle Eastern chicks are like that.
Daniel, when was the last time you actually sniffed a woman's pussy?
Ew. I'm the fucking room.
It's been forever. How long since you made love to a woman?
I'm not admitting that because then you're gonna be hearing never hearing the end of it.
No, I tell me this one time and I'll never speak of it again. Oh my God, 5 years? Oh no! No wonder why. You need to be touched. You need love.
Daniel gets all the hottest chicks.
You have to be touched, Daniel.
I think it's so much better for your sanity to just be alone. I don't.
It's not true, dude. If you're with a beautiful person and you're both attracted to each other, it's a very high state of dopamine.
Yeah, true. Crazy amounts.
And at some point it will crash,
Yeah, it eventually will crash and burn, but in the meantime, ride that wave.
Yeah.
No, I look at the wave and I'm like, all right, I see a wave there. And I'm like, do I really want to get on that wave? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I just don't want to go through it anymore. It's too tough.
No, you're boring. See, you just don't understand that all communication is hypnosis. And so, it's possible that,
All communication is projection. But
yeah, projection or politics or spam. It doesn't really matter. It's just important to be aware of it because the reverse hypnosis from the female, if you can get hypnotized and then you just don't know you're hypnotized because you become like an avatar for that beautiful person.
Correct. And then you drown in them. And then you get drowned and then you're fucking lost.
Not really. If you get drowned in an ocean of bliss, are you drowning? No, you're just floating. And the problem is, while you're in the bliss, if you are worried about losing it, well, then you've already lost it because there's amateurs and then there are professionals, real Don Juans or real lover boys, or what is it? I was just reading about it yesterday. But anyways, I'm just saying the art of love is like any other art. It's, use it or lose it.
I don't know. I think women are too difficult to, anytime you try and make a formula, people will say, oh, well, there's a certain way to go about it and all this and that. I think that's underestimates how intriguing and dynamic people are, that they can fall into some formula. So I think it's nonsense. I don't think there's any way to really sort of procure a woman unless you're just genuine.
No way. I've been in situations where I'm a total gentleman, completely and just totally, and then some like rock and roll biker dude comes up. It's just like, let's go to my place and fuck right now. And she's like, all right. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like you're just like I put all that sincere, genuine effort just for some fucking dude to come up and just steal my dinner. And I'm just like, so the thing is, a lot of this is just dopamine and psychology. And I'm just saying that nothing surprises me. People are very, very scandalous. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I wish it was the hypnosis, as you mentioned, though. I'm so red-pilled that I think it's the rejection, unfortunately.
It's rejection, but the thing is, it's like if you do self-analysis or reflection on the communication, the question is, how could I have achieved a different outcome? And I'm not always so sure I want to achieve a different outcome. Sometimes, like Daniel said here, like he's actually just satisfied being a hermit. And I'm satisfied being a hermit too, but I do, still think about, the top game that I've brought down in my life, and I miss, those perfect tens. But I'm not complaining.
I think that there's a solution.
Hair plugs? Should we go to Turkey and get hair plugs?
No, trust me, you get them better in Scandinavia, and they're free. You'd have to. There are ways, but anyway, you can get free hair plugs in Scandinavia. But anyway, I was searching the internet, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" Pops up. OnlyFans. Guess what her OnlyFans name is?
Who?
Your thick Persian girlfriend. I'm like, I'm buying this. I was like, dude, I'm buying this one. It was on sale for $6. Dude, and she was so freaking, her butt was like, that is a black woman's butt? I was like, dude, what the hell? How is a white woman having that? Black hair, beautiful, dark features and everything. I was like, this is unbelievable. So anyway, I was like, dude, I'll say the link is so incredible. Persian women are so fucking hot, dude.
Yeah. They're tip top. See, I don't know how they are in Iran, but like once they get out and their genetics, maybe admixture a little bit and they diaspora out, I think that's when they get spicier. But I think it's also a lot of the Jewish chicks are spicy, and maybe some of the Muslim ones, are less desirable.
No, the Middle Eastern chicks are hot.
Well, I know some.
They say there was a reason they had to put burqas on them, right?
They all get nose jobs, so rhinoplasty is real, and it really does change the look. When you see a before and after picture, you're like, whoa, like that really does, that totally changes, changes your face, and you look way fucking hotter.
You're not gonna believe it. This is like Persian perfection. Your Persian is thick.
Just don't get us all banned on Clubhouse by sending OnlyFans links.
No. She doesn't do like dirty, like it's more of like he wears clothing and everything. It's not like a nudity.
Yeah.
It's more of a realistic, thick Persian. All right, let's see. I'll send her TikTok.
Well.
Oh, there she is. I found her. Oh my God.
She's an angel.
He got distracted.
Bomb around.
I found her.
Bomb around.
She's had some work done though. Like I don't know.
I guess should I get Gairati or no?
For who?
I mean,
No.
The Persian girl they're talking about here.
Let's see.
I am so in love with her. I sent her a message.
That هزار تا plastic surgery کرده.
I sent her a message. I'm like, I really loved your content. And she replied, are you white?
Dude, this can't be real.
Like I said, it depends on how you ask.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Why is it bad?
In his chair. This can't be real.
This is
What do you
like
mean it can't be real?
this is like 2 out of 10 in Persia.
This is very
Why don't you like-
Iran.
What are you talking about?
This considered just ugliness. And I know.
Really?
This is something we can get for.
This is like free stuff.
Where's the link?
No, where do I go to get that?
What are wrong? So you can find this on the street.
Oh, stop it, you lying.
No. But they're not like high bandwidth.
You know, we think that we got it good, and other people got. I mean, I saw a video of some people in Africa in their hut, you know, during a storm, and it's just like, holy shit! Could you imagine living in a fucking hut made out of like banana leaves, and it's dumping rain outside, and you're sitting there shooting a TikTok video, picking hair out of your boyfriend's head? You know, I'm just like, wow, fucking plumbing is amazing. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Well, this is getting very late.
I'm married and I'm convinced Nargis knows my family one way or another being in San Diego, but don't judge me. This would be my favorite Persian.
Sure.
I got a kid with a Persian ex-wife in San Diego. I'm not kidding you. This Persian chick on Hinge was like, "Come over to my house." I'm like, "Oh my god, okay." So I go over there and she's like, "Well, I got somebody coming over to fix this and that, so we'll have to do a date another time." And I was like, let's just do this here right now." And then we proceeded to, you know, make a beautiful baby overlooking the ocean in her $7 million mansion. And then that was the last time I ever saw her.
La Jolla?
Yeah, La Jolla.
What the fuck?
You probably know the chick. She's crazy.
I do probably know the chick.
Yeah, you probably know her. She's like very artistic. Her parents are doctors. She herself, I don't think has achieved anything.
Just X the chat so I can delete it and tell no one that.
I got her in my phone from some other, you know, while back, but it doesn't make a difference, you know.
Daniel, did you click on it already or no?
Nadi Forud?
Yeah.
I couldn't open it. I don't have Instagram.
Oh, you don't have Instagram?
No. I don't have any social media.
What kind of Persian girl are you? You lose your passport, girl.
I used to have Insta, I used to have Facebook, then I decided to completely get off the grid. It didn't last that long.
What did you do that you had to
I wanted to go freaking live in a farm. I went with my parents to actually look at property. I was like completely off the grid, so I could influence a few of my friends to come and join me. It was just an experiment.
You should be able to open this without logging
Maybe
in.
should.
Doesn't work?
I have to use some instance.
Yeah, I'm sure she has under the same name on like YouTube and such because she makes music.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I don't
Does she play music?
Say it again? No,
I see that she's playing guitar.
Nadi Furu. Okay, let me watch her.
Alright. What was your rating, Universe?
Let me rate. Oh,
Nadi Furu.
And the food
nine
is
point
the second is for you.
9.8. 9.9.
You agree that she's good. She's like very smart. And did you see that last post she has about like not being able to sleep and because of the war and such? It's so sad.
Yeah.
But it's also so artistic, yeah.
Right now, Chicago is being run without leadership in key roles. There's no head.
Just a quick.
Heidi knows that.
I would love to message her.
Dude, she
probably has many men messaging her though.
She's a good candidate.
Guess who's in her DMs and getting seen?
Stop it! You're talking to her?
Shut up. She's
No comments.
beautiful.
Look at this tiny little thing.
You can't be changed to be chosen.
She's playing guitar, playing piano, playing.
Yeah, we should invite her.
Look at you in that jacket.
She would.
Varage ironie.
Yeah. Did you? Come on, go sign up for Instagram. You gotta watch the videos. She sings all these like famous songs, but she like makes sound with like a Coke bottle and like tapping on the table, and then she mixes it up. So she's like, do you wanna? Should I play one? Are you listening?
Yeah, play one.
Alright, so this is the latest one. Let me know. Let me switch to the music mode. Is that how you can share from phone?
Yeah. Oh, look how beautiful she is in this. She has such dark eyes.
Hello. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, check.
Yeah. Let's hear that.
Living down in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here at Kitover Clinic, we specialize in evacs. All right, here at Kitover.
You could hear that, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Offer activities. Again, this is.
Hello, Moto.
Wayne and Jeff.
She played all the instruments and everything, remixed everything. She uses the software. Alright.
She's super talented.
Now tell me how to convert those C messages into responses. Sorry, such a bad book tonight.
You can talk to her, like, it's okay. I mean, میتونی مثلا ازش بپرسی like how she makes these videos or something.
I know, it's like I have like zero music knowledge. It's like,
She's not using that much. She's using like natural stuff. She's like خیلی هنریه. I
like all the famous songs. She has like the Pink Floyd stuff.
I love Pink Floyd. My most favorite band in the world is Pink Floyd. Most favorite.
Roger Waters or
Yes. No, yeah. Roger Waters okay, man. For me it was like Sid Barrett. For me it's these guys, like the original ones. Sid Barrett is like the original father figure of Pink Floyd.
yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, I don't know.
Then he suddenly like went into just disappeared freaking.
He has not tried that suicide.
I mean, Roger Waters makes good music, don't get me wrong. Like he's done some really good work with like Dark Side of the Moon. And that is their best album, right? But I still think like they have much better ones like the Age of the Machine. I think what is that called? Oh fuck, I know all the words to all of their songs. I've gone to their concerts too. I've seen The Wall twice. I went to Dark Side of the Moon once. What is that? Animals. That's a fantastic album they have. And
I went to the Wall concerts. That's
Box Full of Secrets. Which one? The Wall. Yeah, me too. I saw it twice, 2 times. A very good album they have is A Saucer Full of Secrets. That's one of my favorite albums.
I don't recall about which one that is.
A saucer full of secrets. Ako sa Eili Juan. They have been my all-time favorite from when I was 15. Second one,
Saucer full of secrets. 1968, so it's like one of the old ones.
It's really good work. And they have Age of the Machine is also very good. But Dark Side of the Moon just takes the cake, I think. It took 10 years to make it out.
All these ones I heard a ton, not the old ones, I don't think so.
The lunatic is on the grass.
Yeah. I cried a ton with
What is your most favorite song of theirs, like, from The Wall?
It's with the one that starts with "Hey You." Is that I don't know if the name of the song.
Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old. Can you feel me?
Where did you first hear Pink Floyd? Who introduced you to it? Yeah.
My friends from school. We still are heavy Pink Floyd fans. I mean, we were
Were you
crazy.
smoking weed and everything?
Yeah, girl. The thing is, you don't even need like weed or any shit like that after a while with Pink Floyd. You just feel high with it.
Oh yeah, you don't need weed for Pink Floyd. It's like better than weed.
My God, it's so good.
Just like you laugh and you cry and so. Well, I'm like hella straight, but I had this one high school mate that I had like a really crush on, and he was the one that introduced me to this. And I couldn't, like, for the love of God, I couldn't listen to it. It was like so hard. So it was like it would break my mind when they changed the beat in the middle of the song. You know what I mean? Like I'm a 6'8", you know. What is 6'8"? I guess. Do they even understand this concept? It's like my mind is tuned to like Persian pop songs, and then now someone introducing me to a song where in the middle of the song the beat changes. That was like I couldn't comprehend that. So it was like he introduced me to all of these and he told me all the stories and such. But then like 10 years later, I could only appreciate it 10 years after that.
Yeah. Well, what a great band.
Yeah.
So when they like fly, they fly with like a separate airplane just for their instruments. And like believe it or not, I went to the concert for Dark Side of the Moon in India. It was in a palace of one of these Maharajas. So the entire ground was freaking set open to them. And all they did was just sit on a stage. There was a table, a chair, and a projector screen in the background. That's all on stage. And they had an entire freaking flight, an airplane, just internationally fly just their instruments. It's one of the hardest albums to freaking make. And the music sounds so easy on the ears.
Close for you. We're close or far away.
Oh, this video. Oh man, watching this the whole video, not the music but the movie, was such a taboo breaking thing. Taboo breaking, is that the right word? For us to do in Iran.
Oh really?
It was as if you're watching like child porn. it was like crazy.
What about the pigs that fly?
I remember the thrill I had to like when that's like I got that on like a VHS and like we secretly were watching it. Them shaking their eyebrows and
And
Daniel, have you watched it? Have you watched the movie? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Wall.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think it was extraordinary.
Yeah.
There was something about the quality of it that was striking. And I still remember to this day the feeling of watching it.
I had this Canadian Iranian boss, and he was like always making fun of me that like, oh, all Persian boys like Pink Floyd, and they're all like poetic. he was making fun of me about like why Persian boys are like, he would consider it like we're too girly and too sassy, whatever.
On and on, you're just another brick in the wall, wall, wall. Wonder why I haven't sang Pink Floyd in these karaoke rooms.
Yeah, let's do a Pink Floyd night. Just like back
Why
to back.
not? Why not?
One karaoke, one we play one to hear their instruments.
Definitely.
We ask Daniel to play us a few.
Oh wait,
more.
point of order, moderator. I got big news. A group of researchers finally figured out the curse of Tutankhamun. It wasn't like arsenic or some kind of poison that kept killing all these Egyptologists. Did you guys read about this? Do you know what it was?
Oh, no,
Sorry.
what happened?
I didn't hear the last part. They didn't kill what?
They thought maybe there was like some secret poison, or like they figured out a way to like, poison Tutankhamun's king. His burial chamber was killing all these Egyptologists.
Oh, like the pharaoh. I just understood. Sorry.
Yeah, the pharaoh. But do you guess what it was? Guess what the curse of Tutankhamun was?
What the fuck was that?
It was fucking clickbait. It was just a publishing gimmick. It's not true. It's just fake news.
I went and saw his mummy in the Louvre. The year I visited Paris was the year they had the Egyptian.
Yeah.
And
I saw that scene. I saw it too. I wasn't very impressed. It's very small, actually. It's not the real.
It's very small.
Yeah. It's not the real deal.
Oh, it's not.
The real deal, the big one, is in Egypt. And actually, Sisi just commemorated a new Egyptian museum, which it's probably got to be amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like trying to capitalize on tourism by making it more professional than ever.
Oh, wow. That's something really good to freaking capitalize on.
The University of Pennsylvania has a really good relationship with Egypt, having artifacts and
You've been to the
things like that thing and this thing.
what did
Moderator.
you just go to like the local gas station or something to get like a whole milk to wash down that biscuit?
The heck is wrong with my
Moderator, point of order, all
moderator, point of order.
I'll communicate in this biscuit or project it. You can take your pick or.
Have you been to the New York Met Museum with the obelisk and the Egyptian?
No,
yeah, they got this Egyptian burial room there that they like literally took out of Egypt. It's the coolest fucking room in the museum. It's got all the hieroglyphics. It really feels like some kind of a cult, like a burial chamber of some type of like magic, priesthood or something. It's a very powerful room in the museum.
It seems like it's from like 1,000 years in future. I've been there. San Jose also has like a very mini, it's like more like kids museum, but it's actually relatively impressive. They have like a lot of like Egyptian. They actually have one mummy there as well.
Let me see if I can find a picture of the New York Met one.
I was telling Beth and Daniel, so I studied architecture, and we had for history of architecture every semester we studied like one era, right? So we started off with the Indus Valley, and then the Hindu architecture, followed by the Christian architecture, then we had Islamic, but the Egyptian architecture we did for a whole year, simply because we had, it was one of our subjects. We had to freaking study every detail of the pyramids of Giza. And it so happens that these pharaohs were buried at 1/3 the height from the ground. And then there was this, I don't know how scientific it is, Daniel, but if you make an isosceles triangle and you freaking place an apple or a fruit at 1/3 the height from the ground, right in the center of the freaking pyramid, it freaking lasts for months. So somehow these freaking Egyptians devised a way in which the mummy that was placed, or the dead body of the pharaoh, that was placed at 1/3 the height of the pyramid, freaking survived. Like, as in, like, its flesh stayed pretty much fresh. It just doesn't, depreciate material at that height. But then again,
Strange.
that is strange as fuck.
I wonder if maybe, like, so the deeper you go, I think the colder it gets. So there might be some element that of
Yeah,
the temperature
yeah.
that they understood that. I don't know how they would understand, like,
I don't know.
if they
but
preserve things because if it's cold.
True.
I don't know. Maybe that's it, but I doubt it.
Well, it's a hot climate, so they would probably like find device ways in which to keep themselves cool, right? So the deeper they went, and if they figured out how to build structures without having the walls collapse on you, they realized that this place also keeps us cool. But then again, I mean, if you read Eric von Daniken's book, The Chariots of the Gods, I read that like in high school. Dude, he thinks that the aliens, basically, and he has this theory where he truly believes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's trying to say that these guys are actually aliens, whilst they of the freaking pyramid could not have been built using like tools of the time during the lifetime of the pharaoh. However, for them to accomplish such a thing is gobsmacking. So he says these people had to be aliens, and then he presents these hieroglyphs in which, like, on the walls, you actually see astronaut looking, wearing the entire garb of an astronaut, as though these people were, from as though they were otherworldly.
So weird.
I know.
Yeah, how can it not be that the case? It is real, right? It's like, you see how when you see those like alien ships, it triggers something in your genetics, right? It's like, you know how, like, I don't know if all of you are like this as well or not, but it's like snake, right? I'm not afraid of snake, but it triggers something in me, and I don't think that's like genetic, if you know what I mean. And then it's the same with like UFOs and aliens, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Nargis gets a lot of heat because of her architectural background, but I think that it's great. I'm glad that you did your studies, and I think it makes an interesting part of who you are.
what kind of heat do you get to your background?
I really don't know what the heat is.
If you got bad news, you wanna kick them news.
Okay. When I went with my dad to enroll for architecture, he said, "You want to do computer? You want to do information technology?" I said no. I picked architecture. I paid for it.
Why do they always pick on you for it?
Cool.
Nabil is like, oh, you studied architecture, you should have done that.
They're like, you should have continued on. The fuck up is that most of my friends who are architects who studied with me ended up making like product design. Yeah. Some of them got into theater. Like, even this guy who came in, this poker, whatever his name is, he's still an architect, but he does product design. Something like, I read Ayn Rand and I freaking did architecture. I even worked, I'm going to dox myself, but I worked for a guy, an architect, who, by the way, never finished his master's or his bachelor's, I think. He just doesn't have a degree. He like studied till the 5th year and he just quit in the end because they kept failing him for architectural design, right? We had to show it in front of a jury.
Yeah.
Every year we had to show our work in front of a jury. I can share with you some of my work done if you want to see.
Some man you said he wears always red shoes.
Yeah. Ed, what is his name? Ed Donson or something. Ed, he lives on the beach too. You probably can go look him up. Ed, I'll give you his name. He used to wear red shoes. And I interned with him when I came to the States, which was kind of sad because I had to start all over again because they use wood here. And I was actually sitting and drafting in his office. He lives in Claremont. His office is there too. Don Edson. Don Edson, go look him up. I interned with him when I first came here when I was really young.
How old were you?
20 something. 22, 23.
My God.
So, I was a kid. My sister was 16 when she went to France. And she ended up studying aeronautic engineering. She got a PhD. And then she went to Berlin where she worked. And she has, by the way, what do you call that? Dyslexia.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, she's so smart. Yeah. She's dyslexic.
Very well, yeah. It's like sometimes you see words backwards or something.
Yeah.
Did she go to school in Iran? And how did
No. She studied her bachelor's.
You're gonna get kicked out and have to go to.
We didn't live in Iran. My sisters never lived in Iran. I lived my first few years of my life. Just very, very few years of my life. Not lived in Iran at all. That much. Like my sweetest memories are just like with my grandmother, my aunts and stuff. Like that's all I remember from my childhood. My schooling, I did elsewhere. My sisters, they can't even speak Farsi like me.
Are you crying or do you have a cold?
Nah, I have a cold. Nah, it's not Farsi, shoot. That's they speak.
So emotional now about your.
No, my sisters can't.
In this town, the night belongs to brass and bourbon, and to me, they call me Songbird. I don't just sing the tune, I run the room. A wink and a high note can open more doors than a key. Every show needs a look. In this town, the night belongs to brass and bourbon, and to me.
No, Universe is the cute one here with Farsi speaking.
Yeah, Universe Farsi is too cute. And high pitched also.
I fell asleep.
Who? No, he's streaming us. Probably.
Wow. Don't tell me I got like
Nap.
Got you, Puya. Ha ha ha. I'm going to tell Al Khamenei what you said. I'm going to send this message to IRGC, and tomorrow they're going to fly to San Diego to pick you up and bring you back for tribunal. You better make some good fest on June to bribe them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Chop up some warm watermelon and some feta cheese and some alma walnuts.
Some fried chicken.
Fried chicken with IRGC.
Make me a borica.
They're gonna stay, I think, bro, for some time.
I got my prison bag ready. Let's go.
Don't drop the soap.
Daniel, I have a question for you.
I'm going to dox myself right now, but if you PTR. So anyway.
Is this your 10?
No, this is Dr. David O'Connor. So for a long time, he was the curator of the Pennsylvania University Museum of Egyptology. He's also an Egyptologist, and he built through the University of Pennsylvania a facility in Abydos and developed relationships with the Egyptian government in order to bring artifacts to and from. But I studied under him, and this is some years before he died. But he was my mentor. I really love him very much. So his name is Dr. David O'Connor, and you can look at some of his work. But what a lovely man. and I miss him so much. And I also fucked his daughter.
Holy shit.
Dude, you're good looking. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
You look one of the Khomeini's grandchild.
You yourself are very handsome.
Well,
Yeah. Hold on.
it is real, but it's like too far.
That cannot. Did you just Photoshop this?
That's Dr. David. That's Dr. David O'Connor. He had a falling out with the University of Pennsylvania and went to
Dude, how do I know this name? How the fuck do I know this name, David O'Connor?
well, maybe it could be a common name, but also if you are interested in Egyptology, you're going to know that that's.
Has he
Yeah,
made
but special.
like any sort of? Has he done any? Has he done any kind of work that? Is there a documentary on him? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was a very nice man, and he would tell me stories about digging up the mummies in Abydos, and he said that if you pick them up, their bodies are so rigid that you can hold them by the legs, and the whole body is like stays like you're holding a stick. And he made a joke. He made a joke that it looked like he was performing. He would pick the mummy up, and he was holding it by the legs, and it looked like he was performing oral sex on it.
Ew.
He was weird.
Really?
Yeah. That was his daughter. Like he had the most dysfunctional family. Like he had all of these credits of acclaim in academia, and he has a Fashrift in his name, but his family was so crazy because he wasn't there. He was always working.
Yeah. Similar to Damo, like his parents were never there. The guy freaking went insane with killing people and eating them. Like,
Ew. It's like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer would fucking eat people.
Why did you bring that? What does that have to do with?
I don't know. I just thought of him.